Chapter 12. No, actually, you see, the man in red circled around Purge's console, adjusting controls and setting dials. Time travel is not hard, or dangerous. Well, it's quite dangerous if you don't know what sort of nexus you're aiming for. But when you're going. But if you have the right 5-dimensional coordinates for your temporal destination. He typed in the list of numbers from the psychic paper received at the Shadow Proclamation. Accepted, Purge announced overhead. And voila! The Time Lord banged the controls with a small rubber mallet. Hey! The IO-TARDIS yelled. I said accepted! Don't smack my dials! The man in red ignored his time machine and stared up at the faded green holographic projection of the space outside. The Poseid shower of 2121. What now? Sully asked. Oh, this is the really large one. Majestic, powerful. Sully nodded. Quite lovely it is. And yet, not a single spaceship around for you to set on fire. I didn't set the Charybdis on fire. Earth's atmosphere set the Charybdis on fire. What about the Vercingetorix? The Time Lord threw his hands up in the air. What about the Vercingetorix? I had to get the Rapids Collective. Right. Sully smiled. Point is, the man in red walked toward Purge's door. Don't know why we're on this particular mission to this particular area in space-time, but rest assured, there doesn't appear to be any werewolf frigates. And opened it to reveal a very long, very dark corridor. They appeared to be aboard a very, very large, roomy spaceship. The retired Commodore lit a smoke and shook his head as he followed outside. Did I say it wasn't hard? Because sometimes it's hard. The alien shrugged. Sirens were wailing as the ground suddenly shifted. Taken off guard and off balance, Sully reached over to grip Purge's doorframe for dear life. It's fine, the man in red shouted, startled. It's just the ground. Settle in. Probably. We're on a ship, you buffoon. This time, the ground pitched forward even harder in the opposite direction. The klaxons blared continuously. Even over this horrendous noise, there was the sound of heavy marching feet. Huge marching feet. That really doesn't sound good, Sully coughed. Leveling off, the floor of the vessel now steadied itself. Sully was momentarily relieved, but then he heard the heavy marching feet as they drew closer with every large step. Okay, let's go, the Time Lord decided. Really? Really, I do not like the look of this place. As the two time travelers made for a quick getaway, they slammed into each other, their bodies attempting to occupy the same space. It didn't work. Purge's door was only so wide. Suddenly, 6 gargantuan figures in brutal black body armor were staring at the man in red and Sully. One removed his helmet, revealing leathery gray skin, full black eyes, and a long, curved horn. The time travelers stepped away from each other and out of their strange, embarrassing pseudo embrace. Remain where you are, came the booming voice of the gigantic rhinoceros. Occasionally. The man in red's voice was low, wistful. Just occasionally. I wish the architect would send me somewhere nice.